New at 11, you could call Cincinnati, Ohio's a crash capital. A new 9 on Your Side analysis shows the Queen City has more crashes per resident than both Columbus and Cleveland.
It comes as the city is throwing money at a number of ways to slow traffic on some of the busiest streets. 9 on Your Side anchor Evan Millward with what could be the answers to the problem.
The city created what it calls the Pedestrian Safety Fund last year, spending $500,000. It came after several high-profile pedestrian deaths. But our analysis found Cincinnati streets in general are more dangerous. So what's needed to make our streets safer? Depends on who you ask. From his spot, shaking it across from Shake It Records, Rayshawn Miller can see almost everything on this stretch of Hamilton Avenue.
It's busy. It's busy.
He's standing just blocks from where Tickle Pickle owner Sarah Cole was killed in September 2016.
It shouldn't have to take another death or an accident or anything.
And standing just blocks from where Terrence Burke and his young family have had a few close calls.
In fact, this morning I was nearly clipped up by Juergens Park. Someone totally ran through the red light and ignored that I'm standing there with an orange hat and an orange vest.
North Side, particularly Hamilton Avenue, has gotten a lot of attention.
It's a very, very walkable neighborhood. That's part of why people like to live there.
Residents here taking things into their own hands, quite literally. These flags live at crosswalks, a bright sign to carry, and alert to drivers.
Any time of day or night, you've got pedestrians on the street.
James Heller Jackson is on North Side's Community Council. He believes there is one major thing missing.
There's not much enforcement. People know that they can speed. They know that they can roll through a red light without getting any kind of repercussion.
Police data obtained by 9 on Your Side last year shows traffic stops were down almost 60% from 2009 to 2016. Police declined our questions for this story, but Chief Elliot Isaac told the I-Team in November 2016.
You see a very significant focus on violent crime.
A 2006 Journal of Trauma study calls aggressive traffic enforcement a simple and effective injury prevention program.
We don't want over-enforcement. I mean, we don't want to see a spike in traffic stops that cause all kinds of other issues when we're trying to solve for this one particular issue of slowing traffic.
City Councilman Greg Landsman chairs the committee that looks at transportation issues.
When you get everybody working together, you almost always solve the problem.
And that's his plan, bring police and planners together. The Mount Washington resident knows the need all too well. The community council there sent this letter to the city in November asking for crosswalks. Transportation Chair Wade Johnston.
We have to do something to make the crossing safer. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to unlock the economic development potential for that area.
Money City Hall promises.
I just keep moving.
We'll keep moving to all city neighborhoods soon.
People gotta just be more cautious, you know.
Speed limits, traffic enforcement, on-street parking, other physical changes to roads, all things Greg Landsman's working group will work on this year. In Northside, I'm Evan Millward, 9 on Your Side.